Hey, it's the American Samurai back again with my first ever fan Q&A. I've gotten some questions from the snupps app, social media. That's SNUPPS. The app is free to download. Let you show off and talk about your collection and even sell items. So I would go ahead and check it out if you haven't been on there. I'm on there as Bucky749. Also, I've created several different groups. The newest one being the Classic Wrestling Alliance, or CWA. So let's go. Without further ado, let's go on the questions. Where do you store your anime collection? Here's the first question. Well, you look here, and here, and here. I think that kind of answers your question. Alright, next question. If you could make an anime or manga, what would it be about? Well, I've actually thought about it before, and if anyone's ever seen the movie The Princess Bride, I've always thought that kind of do something like that, but set in the future, more with a bit of a sci-fi twist to it. That would be kind of what I would do. Favorite male and female character? Since this one doesn't say particularly what from what things, I'm gonna go male character. I'm gonna go pro wrestling. Would probably say McFoley. Female character. Washu from the Tenchi Muyo, the Tenchi series. Okay. Which anime girl would you like to have as your girl in real life? Seriously, who comes up with these things? But whatever, if that's what they want to know. I'd probably go with Ryoko from Tenchi, truth be told. What is the most expensive anime you ever bought? Well, that's easy enough. It will probably be this one right here. Tenchi Muyo War on Gennaro. Bought each volume as it came out. So that's the only anime I've really done that. Usually I wait for either to go down in price or go on sale or something. But that one, I was so excited by a new Tenchi series, I bought it right away. If you could use the power of Grease from Code Grease, what would you use it from? What would you use it for? Since I'm assuming I can only have one power, I would go for the power of Mao, the Seal of Absolute Sound, because I would probably go for being a crime fighter, because I've read several comics, Nightman being one of the ones who could, his powers, he could hear evil thoughts, was one of his powers, and use it to fight crime. I'd like to do something like similar like that. Kind of if I had that kind of power, that's what I'd use it for. What was the first anime you ever saw? I think mine's different from most, because the first anime I ever saw was this series here, Techno Man. Ironically, was the first episode. I didn't realize what it was years later. I can still remember the scene where Blade goes off to space, transforms, and says, "Techno Power!" and becomes Techno Man. That was the first thing I ever saw of anime. Okay, favorite thing in my collection. Well, I have a pretty large collection, as you can see. If you mean what I watch and what I've watched or used the most, I would probably have to say, if I went through everything, I think these can count. They're both documentaries, the same thing. But these are my favorite things in my collection right now. Tragic World Class Championship Wrestling and Heroes of World Class Championship Wrestling. And that really helping me out when I get depressed. Since that's all the questions I've got, then I have one quick fan question. One quick question. Let's see here. I got it. That question is, okay, I'm gonna go with what if question here. Who would win in a donut contest? Vash from Trigun versus Dick Tracy. I would go with Vash just because he has the bigger appetite, and I'm not really sure Tracy could take it seriously. Whereas you know Vash would. Also, guys, let me know in the comments below who you think would win in the donating contest. Vash the Stampede or Dick Tracy. Until next time, this is the American Samurai saying, Sayonara, Conrad.